Okay, so this is the outtake.
Okay, so I was in Pensacola Pride.
How long ago?
Like 2.5 weeks. No, 2-ish weeks ago.
Okay.
I don't know. Everything's just a blur, I feel like, at this point. I don't know whether it's that or all the codeine I've been taking.
Because of his toe.
Because of my toe.
Okay. We're good.
So anyway, I was at Pensacola Pride, and of course, like I bring my heels with me. So one morning, and it's yeah, of course, you know, 4.5 inches, you know, nothing less than 4.5 inches. Reds, obviously, with a cork heel because it's summertime and we're at the beach. I would show them to you, but my boyfriend has currently confiscated all of my heels. Anyway. So I'm dancing in the morning. I'm having a blast. We're having so much fun. It's 9:30. I'm on my 4th beer already, and we're having a blast. So we're dancing, we're drinking, we're listening to the Money, Money, Money song.
Money, 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 money.
We'll plug that later for RuPaul. Buy it on iTunes today. So anyway, we're doing all this stuff, and we're having a great time, and then we go to the beach. So we spend the whole day at the beach. We're like living at the beach, having a great time. And then eventually we end up at, and if anyone's been to Pensacola Pride, we go to the Portofino pool party. And so it's a really cool pool party. Like we get, I'm like a double vodka cranberry, yes. I'm watching, like I'm doing a cleanse. I'm having cranberry juice. So,
the gay cleanse.
the gay cleanse, vodka cranberry with lime. And then when you're on a diet, it's a vodka soda with a lime. With a lime because, you know, we're healthy. We need citrus.
Yes.
No scurvy.
No scurvy. Yes. Very well done.
I'm very smart.
Yes.
So anyway.
Do you notice how we get extra gay for the story? Like,
just for the outtakes. Just for the
outtakes. We're serious on sometimes, and then sometimes you like to get a little gay. Gay means happy, by the way. If you don't know it, look it up.
We're just really happy.
Yes. So
anyway, I'm like at the pool party. I'm like, I keep falling into the pool. I don't know what I was doing, but for some reason I fell into the pool like 8 times in a row. And eventually I get out of the pool. And at this point, like everyone has moved away from me because I splashed like everyone at the pool party. So if you were at the Pensacola pool party and you saw that one bitch that kept falling in the pool because there was nobody else in the pool, that was me. Hi, how's it going? So I get out.
Everyone's hair is getting wet. Like, they're all trying to look cute, and this bitch is, like, falling in the pool super sloppy.
It's also, like 8:30 at night, and everyone's like, it's fucking cold. We're done with this. Because up there, it was, like, 82, and I'm like, I can't even believe I got in the water at 82. That's freezing for me. My body is acclimated to Miami weather.
My tummy, yes.
So anyway, I get out, and it's my left toe, and my left toe is, like, bleeding. It's, like, bleeding badly. And my boyfriend, John, he's sitting there, and he's like, hey, like, Devin, like, your toe's bleeding. I'm like, no, it's not. He goes, no, it's really bleeding. I'm like, John, I am drinking a vodka cranberry. It's just cranberry juice. He goes, your toe is bleeding. Look at it. And so I was like, okay. And so I looked down at my toe, and I'm like, oh, my God, there's so much blood. I'm like, we got to go now. I'm like, we got to go. I think I, like, threw my drink at my friend. I was like, here, take it. I don't need this anymore. And we, like, literally, like, bolt. And so I'm running through this pool party, dripping blood everywhere as I, like, hobble along. And I'm like, oh my God, this is horrendous. So we get to the paramedics, and I'm like, okay, listen, like, I need you to fix this. And the guy looks at it, and the cop was like, I have Band-Aids. I'm like, whatever, just strap it on. I got a party to go to. So
strap it on.
Yeah, strap it. Go. So he gives me some Band-Aids, and they're like, you know, these little, like, fucking rinky-dink Band-Aids. I'm like, you're a paramedic at a gay pool party, and you didn't think to bring, like, some heavy-duty, like, Band-Aids that we can just, like, plaster on anyone that, like, braces their knees? I'm like,
duct tape.
I'm like, girl, I can't be the only one that was wearing heels today, okay?
And meanwhile, he's got, like, a box full of condoms and, like, one Band-Aid.
One Band-Aid, but he's got, like, 10 compartments full of condoms and lube, just in case. Ooh, I'm adding that next time.
I
like it. it's like he had all the things necessary. He had 10 drawers of condoms, he had 2 drawers of lube, and then he literally had one drawer, and it was like this big, and it literally had Band-Aids that were this big. And I'm like, okay, yes, you put that on my big toe, and if you know my toenails, my grandma calls them stop sign toes, because they're just like this big, like my big toes are literally this big.
Stop sign to 60.
Yeah. I got bullied by my grandma growing up. My grandma bullied me. Got the stop sign toenails, and I'm like, Grandma, okay.
It's okay. My grandmother gave me a complex. I think she's still trying to pay for my lipo. Just saying, Grandma, I might take you up on that lipo. She told me this like a year ago. She's like, honey, if you need money for lipo, I'll give it to you. I'm like, who says that? So don't worry. My grandma is a beast too.
Okay,
I love you, Grandma. You're a beast, girl. Trying to give me money for lipo, girl. I'll call you. So, anyways, go ahead.
So anyway, so eventually, like, the guy, the police officer is like, you just need to go to the front desk at the resort. They're going to have more supplies than I will. I said, okay, great. So I go up there. I wrap it up. I lose John in the process. He's like, I can't find the building. I'm like, it's literally the shortest building. There are 5 buildings. Well, there's 6 buildings, and it is the shortest one at the front of the complex. He's like, I'm at the front of the complex. I'm like, you literally cannot be at the front of the complex. We got into a fight. So anyway, I'm already really pissed. I'm really drunk. I had to leave the party early. I lost my vodka cranberry.
And you only have 9 toenails.
I still have 10 toenails at that point.
10 at that point. Okay.
So eventually, like, we wrap it all up, whatever. We go to bed. We wake up next morning, and this is the day we fly out. And so literally, like, I'm like, oh my God. So I take off my bandages from it. Everything's dried. It's disgusting. It's literally, at this point, it has to be like a half an inch off my toe. But I'm like, holy fuck, my toe hurts, my head hurts, I'm so hungover, I hate myself, I literally just want to go to bed. And I'm like, and we got a flight to catch. And then, of course, we're in the airport, and it's like, oh, your flight's been delayed 45 minutes.
Oh, what
like,
do you do?
What?
You have a drink.
Right. No, but the worst part is it's been delayed 45 minutes, but we're going to miss our connecting flight in Charlotte.
Oh, God.
So we changed our flight in Charlotte to a later flight, and as soon as we get back to the bar to keep drinking, it goes, oh, your flight is now changed, and now it's earlier again. So now we go back to the desk again, and we're like, okay, yeah. We're like, can you just pick a time for the plane to arrive and set off? We barely made our flight in Charlotte. Anyway, so we're sitting in it, and of course, I call Dr. Daddy. And so we have a friend, and so
we're just gonna call him Dr. Daddy.
Yeah, and so Dr. Daddy, I like send him. I call him, and I'm like, hey, I go, by the way, just FYI, I'm like, I think my toenail needs to come off. Can you look at it when I get to Miami? Absolutely, of course, blah blah blah. Can you just send me like a picture or video? I'm like, I have a video of it that I took early this morning that I sent out to all my Snapchat followers so they could see how Ratchet Pensacola Pride is going.
Is Snapchat still even around? I have to say, I mean, I'm a little older than you by like a lot.
I just use it. I almost said it again.
It's only been 2 glasses of wine.
I know, but I only say it really when like -5 glasses of wine. So I'm actually keeping myself very composed right now. So I really just use it to like do streaks, and like there's a few people I keep in touch with on it that I like really only keep in touch through there. So if I like deleted it, I think I would lose them. So I don't.
Yeah.
I also like it because I get notifications and it makes me feel popular.
So Dr. Daddy picks you up at the airport.
Literally, no. So I send him the video, and I just expect him to text back like, oh, don't worry, because he was originally, I was just gonna go directly to his apartment, and he was gonna like look at it, and he literally calls me and he goes, I'm picking you up, I'm taking you to my office, it's coming off tonight, and I was like, motherfucker. Wow. So on these 2 flights, I drink heavily, and I literally, in my last hour and a half flight, 3 vodka cranberries and 3 Bud Lights, and literally in an hour and a half, and I was feeling myself when I got off that plane. I was like, John, I am surviving and thriving, and with only 9 toenails. 9 toenails. And I was like, John was
surviving and thriving.
With 9 toenails. And John, I swear, was gonna kill me. He was like, when we got home, he goes, you were so annoying with your 9th toenail surviving and thriving crap. He's like, I hated you so much. I was like, I hated you, but I couldn't stop saying it because I just thought it was so funny. And I'm like, cut me some slack, I only have 9 toenails. So anyway, it comes off, he wraps it up, and he's like, dude, you gotta like wash this. He's like, don't wash it. He's like, you can't get it wet. So now I take baths all the time, and like I'm laying in the bathtub, and I got like one leg like propped up like this, like outside the bathtub, and I'm like, literally, this is the worst thing to ever happen to me. However, totally worth it in the heels.
There you go.
I can't wait for it to grow back so I can start wearing them again.
I don't know if you're going to be allowed back in
I don't think so. John says he has to get me nice ones, but I showed him the Louis Vuittons that I want, but he's like, I'm not spending $3,500 on
Christian
heels.
Louis Vuitton.
Christian Louis Vuittons, yes. Or Louis Vuittons.
I love it. Yeah, Louis Vuitton. Wait, which one? Louis Vuittons or Christian Louis Vuitton?
Christian Louis Vuitton.
Ooh.
Because there's like some
red bottom heels, hey.
There's some sparkly rainbow ones that I want.
Bitch wants some bloody shoes. I love it. Wow, that was an amazing story. And that is how you currently only have 9 toes. Please keep
9 toenails, not 9 toes. Yeah. You kept saying that. You guys like, I only have 9 toes or toenails. Everyone haven't lost a toe yet. Oh my God.
Imagine if you did lose a toe. Like
no, I don't. It's like my big toe. That's something that keeps you like afloat or something, doesn't it? It like keeps you afloat. That's a word, right? Well, like,
is how Devin has 9 toenails, not 9 toes, and because I apparently kept saying 9 toes. And thank you so much, Devin, for sharing with us your story about 9 toes, and thank you so much for coming out and doing this episode of Touching Corners. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you, and cheers.
Cheers. Absolutely. Salud. Always a pleasure. Salud. I learned that too when I moved here. I'm very good at Spanish. I know. Hola and caliente. You should probably end it on that.
All right. Surviving
and thriving. Always.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye.